New cross-party poll will have Brennan and Comey spitting out their swamp water by US4Trump.com. President Trump caused an uproar among Democrats and several pundits of the mainstream media when he decided to pull the security clearance of disgraced former CIA Director John Brennan. And now that the dust has settled, a new poll conducted between August 22nd and 23rd proves Trump's tough decision on Brennan has the backing of the majority of Americans. But it gets even juicier. Most Americans think another disgraced official deserves the same karma as Brennan. According to a Harvard Capps-Harris poll involving all registered voters, 59% of the respondents think Brennan deserves getting his security clearance yanked. And if that doesn't speak volumes, wait until you get a load of this. Even more respondents think former FBI Director James Comey should have his security clearance revoked. As per the poll, a whopping 64% of respondents want Trump to pull the plug on James Comey's security clearance. You know, the guy who has been as openly bitter as Brennan ever since being kicked to the curb by Trump. But it doesn't stop there. The poll also shows that 60% of those questioned think any former national security official who wants to be a consultant or contribute to TV programs should have their security clearance revoked. This would include ex-CIA official Philip Mudd, who often is seen critiquing actually the president and went ballistic on live TV. That Mudd character, yeah. After Trump supporter Paris Dennard suggested he should have his security clearance pulled. Yeah, because Paris Dennard called Philip Mudd out and said, "You're making money." And he's saying, "I didn't make money on my security clearance." Yeah, right. Gave Dennard the boot, so to speak, you know. They let him go. Isn't that something? It shouldn't surprise us. But Trump openly mulled ripping away Mudd's security clearance, you know, after witnessing his moment of insanity on CNN. Yeah, the hatred. You know, like the hatred that comes out of these people. Like, what is that? What kind of hatred is that? For what? You have no facts. We don't have that kind of, you know, with Hillary. We know all of these swamp creatures, Brennan and Comey, have done wrong to this country. Come on now, and proof of this. What makes the latest poll even more powerful is the fact that the majority of the people who responded are registered Democrats. Wow, that is something. According to the Daily Caller, Harvard Capps/Harris poll is an online survey completed by 1,330 registered voters. The partisan breakdown was 37% Democrat and 32% Republican, 29% Independent, and 2% other. And in other words, they're saying that most of Americans want their security clearances revoked because they shouldn't have them. That's the bottom line. And they hate Trump, so they should.
I think Bruce Orr is a disgrace. I suspect I'll be taking it away very quickly. I think that Bruce Orr is a disgrace with his wife Nellie.
Yes.
For him to be in the Justice Department and to be doing what he did, that is a disgrace. That is disqualifying for Mueller. And Mr. Mueller has a lot of conflicts also.
Oh, yes.
Directly yourself, so you know that. Mr. Mueller is highly conflicted. In fact, Comey is like his best friend.
Yeah.
I could go into conflict after conflict. But sadly, Mr. Mueller is conflicted. But let him write his report.
Yep.
He did nothing. There's no collusion. But if he was doing an honest report, he'd write it on the other side.
That's right.
Because when you look at criminality and you look at problems, take a look at what they did, including colluding with the Russians, the other side.
The other side, absolutely. This deserves a replay.
I think Bruce Orr is a disgrace. I suspect I'll be taking it away very quickly. I think that Bruce Orr is a disgrace with his wife Nellie. For him to be in the Justice Department and to be doing what he did, that is a disgrace. That is disqualifying for Mueller. And Mr. Mueller has a lot of conflicts also, directly yourself, so you know that. Mr. Mueller is highly conflicted. In fact, Comey is like his best friend. I could go into conflict after conflict. But sadly, Mr. Mueller is conflicted. But let him write his report. We did nothing. There's no collusion. But if he was doing an honest report, he'd write it on the other side. Because when you look at criminality and you look at problems, take a look at what they did, including colluding with the Russians, the other side.
You know, that's why Trump won. You see? That's why Trump won. He tells it like it is. Absolutely tells it like it is. Yeah, the other side. If he was doing a fair report, he'd be looking at the other side. And Bruce Ohr is a disgrace. He is a disgrace. Yeah, absolutely. And these people are, you know why? In a court of law, an honest court of law, Mueller can't let him write his report. What's he gonna write? What's he gonna write in his report? He's got nothing. He's got nothing. The collusion was done on the Democrat side. This was all a coup d'etat to take down a duly elected president for that crooked, decrepit witch, Hillary. That's what it is. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.